So this video is going to be my beauty favorites of 2014. First of all, Happy New Year. I really hope that you're gonna have an amazing year. I wish you all the best, and also thank you so much for all the support that you've been giving me in the past year, and I just hope that we're all gonna have an amazing year. So yeah, as you will probably notice, I'm a little bit sick, so my voice is a little bit strange, and then my nose is stuffy and runny at the same time, which is never a good thing, and then my eyes are super watery. So sorry if I seem out of place in this video. I actually wanted to have this video up a lot earlier, but I couldn't because I was a little sick. So anyways, this year I got to try so many products. Companies, it's the first year that I've been doing videos that companies have been sending me products, which is awesome because I get to try so many things. Obviously, if it wasn't for companies sending me all of these products, I wouldn't try as many products as I did this year. Obviously, I did buy a lot myself. This year is definitely the year that I got into makeup a lot more. I've always been into makeup, but this year I tried so many different looks, just a lot of different things. Like, my thing used to be lipsticks, but now my thing is everything. So yeah, I definitely got to try a lot of things, but obviously it's kind of because of YouTube, because I wouldn't be able to afford all of this makeup. So thankfully companies do send me things to share with you and really try and give you an opinion. So it's a good thing, but I don't want you to think that I just buy all of this. Obviously I buy a lot, but not all of it. So anyways, I'm super thankful that I got to try so many amazing products this year, and I just wanted to mention that because I think sometimes when you watch videos, you think that these girls buy everything, but they don't, most of them. Obviously, I can't share with you everything that I've loved, but it's definitely a good selection. So I will first start with a powder, which I have dry skin, so powders, well, setting powders aren't my thing really, but I discovered Hourglass and the ambient lighting powders. I have, my favorite is diffused light. I also have in a full size luminous light, and then I have the ambient lighting palette, which I love. But the one that I've used the most this year is definitely this one. As I said, I have dry skin, so setting powder is not something that is very interesting to me. I don't use a setting powder to combat the oil because I never get oil on my face, which is something that I would actually love, a little bit of it, but I don't. So but I like to set my foundation because I do get those laugh lines, and I just like to set my foundation. But this powder gives a beautiful finish on the skin, which is why I love it so much, because I don't want to make my face look flat because it's already pretty matte, because I don't produce oil. So this one is just beautiful, and also it's a very light yellow, so it actually counteracts redness that I have on my cheeks, which is awesome. And it has a little bit of shimmer, which you can't really tell on your skin, but the shimmer actually kind of blur out your imperfections on your face, and also it just gives you a very beautiful glow. So I love it. It's definitely worth it, and also it's very finely milled, which I think a lot of people use that word, but this is definitely finely milled. You can't really see on your face, which is awesome. And I also use it to set my under eyes because I don't always set my whole entire face. It depends what I use, but I do use this every day to set my face, my under eyes. So anyways, I love this. I definitely recommend it, and I think you would really love it, especially if you have dry skin, because it's still good to set your face because you want it to last longer throughout the day. You don't want it to transfer your foundation. So I think this one would suit a lot of different people and just a lot of different skin types as well. Next, again for face, it's the Charlotte Tilbury Bronzing Glow Compact. So this is definitely a luxury product, but I really loved it. First of all, just the packaging on itself is absolutely gorgeous. The highlighter is not my absolute favorite. I don't have any highlighters actually to share this year because I've been kind of all over the place. It's the year that I discovered highlighters kind of, and I have a few favorites, but I don't know, I didn't want to share one for this year, if you get what I mean. So this highlighter is nice, but when I'm tan, because right now I'm pretty fair, so it's not really what I'm looking for, this highlighter. But the bronze shade, I really like it. I use this to contour. If you're very fair, it would be a beautiful shade to contour with. It has a little bit of shimmer, but again, you don't really see on your face, and it gives you a beautiful glow. I mean, I don't contour super heavily. I don't really like the super harsh contour. So you know, for me it works really well. So yeah, I really love it. Definitely recommend it. It's definitely a lot more expensive. I definitely bought it because I wanted to try a few things from her brand, and this kind of seemed like the product to buy. I'm really glad I did because the powder is really nice. It blends really easily as well, which is nice for contouring powder. But yeah, I definitely recommend it if you're looking to splurge on kind of a luxury product. For bronzer, this is by Lise Watier. It's the Havana matte powder. This one I don't use to contour, but I use a lot of it. I actually use this to kind of bronze my face, especially down my neck. I love it because it's matte. They also have one that is lighter, I think, and then one that is shimmery. But this is definitely like a... I'm doing swatches, but I'm not even showing you because you can't really see anything. This is definitely a warmer bronzer, so I don't really use this to contour, just because for me I like a more ashy contour shade. So this one is perfect to bronze my face. So I usually use kind of a big brush, kind of bronze my face a little bit, kind of to start, and then I go in with my contour, and then I also like to apply it down my neck because I do have really fair skin, and finding a foundation that is my skin tone but as well as my skin shade is pretty hard. So usually like my foundation will be the right tone but not the right shade, so I have to kind of blend this in my neck to make it look right, and it just blends really easily. It doesn't look like I have bronzer on my neck, which I love. So anyways, I really like it. If you're looking for a great bronzer, I would definitely recommend this. Next, for concealers, I definitely love the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I got this after Christmas last year, so I definitely used it throughout the whole year except during the past month or two because I couldn't get any product out anymore, but then I removed the stopper and now there's a bunch of product. It's really great. I have it on today. I haven't used it in a little while because I just removed the stopper like yesterday, I think. But it's amazing. It covers up really well and it's radiant underneath the eyes. It's creamy. It's a really good one. I think they raised their prices in Canada. Well, for this product at least. When I bought it, I think it was $30. Now it's $35, which is a little expensive for a concealer, but it works really well and I would definitely repurchase it. Right now I'm using the Pro Wear by MAC, but I love it. But I just hate not the applicator, but I hate the pump. It pumps way too much product and it's just a little inconvenient, which this, it's super easy. I only use it underneath my eyes. There was a time where I would follow a lot of the Instagram trends and stuff. I would put concealer on my T-zone as well. I don't do that anymore. I have super dry skin and I don't have, like, my T-zone is not really problematic, so I definitely don't need concealer to be caking up in this area. So I only apply this underneath my eyes, and then what I do, I actually, in my T-zone to kind of highlight, I use the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Correcting and Highlighting Perfector. So this is similar to like the Touche Éclat by Yves Saint Laurent, but a lot of MAC also has some, but this one is amazing. I tried this one and the one by Sephora, the Sephora brand. I definitely like this one a lot better. In my videos this summer, I showed you the shade 2 a lot, but right now, since I'm fair, I'm using the shade 1, which is a pink shade, which is perfect for me. So I use this in my T-zone and also right underneath my eyes to brighten. So I don't use too much of the concealer because obviously this is a concealer, it's thicker. This is lighter. It's not really gonna hide any under eye circles that you have, but it's definitely gonna brighten. So a combination of both of these, or this with the Pro Wear concealer, is amazing. And this I really recommend because it's so radiant on your skin. There's no shimmer, which I love because sometimes I don't want shimmer on my face. I just want a glow, like a natural looking glow, and this definitely gives it to me. Also the shade 2, I love it when I tan. For blushes, I definitely fell in love with so many blushes this year. The one that I was using a lot in the summertime, well, first of all, I think NARS makes amazing blushes. I think that they should get an award for blushes because they make amazing ones. But the one that I've been using a lot in the summer, especially when I was fake tan, is definitely Madly. It's a beautiful blush. It almost acts as a bronzer. I can also use it when I'm fair. It just warms up my face really well and it's a beautiful one. I haven't worn it in a little while, but I think I definitely want to wear it tomorrow. So yeah, it's definitely a good one. Definitely recommend. If you're fair, you can still use it. The girl at Sephora wasn't too sure when I ask her recommendation, but don't always listen to what people say. I think it works really well on me, and I'm super fair. So love madly. And then this fall, and it's actually what I'm wearing at the moment, which I don't know if you can really tell, Sin. I've been obsessed with it this fall. This is pretty much the only thing I was wearing. It's beautiful. It definitely, like, I think this is just beautiful. It gives like your cheeks just a beautiful look. I love darker blushes. Same with Madly, it's kind of a darker blush. I definitely love these type of blushes, and this one, it looks like I haven't even used it because it's so pigmented. You only tap your brush and you apply the blush, and it's just beautiful. I definitely recommend it. Definitely one of my, it's definitely in my top 5 favorite blushes if I had to do a top 5. And for cream blushes, definitely it goes to the Elizabeth Arden cream blushes. They're actually called Ceramide cream blush. So the one that I've been using a lot in the summer is the shade Pink, and then the one that I've been using a lot in the fall when I wasn't wearing Sin is Plum. So super original names, but the colors are beautiful and the formula is amazing. I feel like Elizabeth Arden products have some sort of skincare in their makeup products. At least these, like these, I feel like there are some skincare benefits in them because they just are beautiful on the skin. They make your cheeks glow. I think even oily skin, don't be afraid to use cream blushes. Also, they don't accentuate pores. They're amazing. I love them. You can even wear them, like, if sometimes I feel like when I wear cream products over my foundation, it just looks splotchy, but these don't. So they're amazing. So definitely recommend these, especially Plum. I loved it because it was, again, a darker blush, which I really loved. So yeah, they have 4 different shades and I have 2 and I absolutely love them. So last product that I have to share for my face is a tinted moisturizer. I'm not including a foundation because I did try a lot this year, but there's not one that would be my holy grail. I wanted kind of to show you holy grail products. So yeah, I don't have a foundation to share with you, but yeah, I have a tinted moisturizer though. So this is by Lise Watier. It's the hydrasmart. So it says 3-day hydration tinted veil with Blue Lotus, fast, deep, and long-term 3D hydration. It comes with a 1.3 fluid ounce, which is great because it's more than the average, and I have it in Ivory, which this is amazing. It makes my skin glow, looks so healthy. It doesn't look like I have any sort of foundation on, which obviously it's a tinted moisturizer, and it moisturizes my skin really well. The only thing, it's a little bit too yellow for me. I think they have about 3 or 4 shades, so not a huge shade selection, but with a tinted moisturizer, I feel like it adapts to your skin better than a foundation. So I can actually use this on its own, but what I do most of the time to kind of use up another product, I mix it in with the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua Foundation, which is very pink tone. I just mix in a little bit with it, and the Chanel foundation is actually not really foundation. I mean, it's super thin, it's water-based, so it's super liquidy. So I feel like they provide kind of the same amount of coverage, but I love the formula of this one a lot better. So yeah, definitely amazing if you're looking for something just to even out your skin tone. Super easy to do in the morning. This is definitely what I'm going to be wearing when I'm going to be going back to school in a week. This is definitely going to be my kind of everyday tinted moisturizer type thing because it looks a lot better at the end of the day if you have a long day as opposed to foundation. And I don't like super heavy coverage on a day-to-day base. I feel like this just makes my skin look like my skin, but a lot better. So I mean, it's all I want. And then for face mist, I definitely love a good face mist. I think it definitely completes your makeup and just makes you look very fresh. Yeah, very fresh looking, and especially if you have dry skin, definitely you should set your face. So the 2 that I've been loving, I discovered the magnifix Plus the beginning of the year. So I actually bought a few travel size, and now I have this bottle. So yeah, it's a magnifix Plus. I love it. It's I think it has vitamin E in it, so it's very soothing on my skin. So every time I finish off my makeup, I would use this or this one. But yeah, I love it. It makes my skin look dewy. It really refreshes my makeup. Even throughout the day, I would spray this on my face and it would make my face look nice again. And yeah, it feels moisturizing as well, which I love. So then this fall I discovered the Lise Watier Magnifix. This is a makeup fixative with white tea, and also a lot of Lise Watier's products are paraben free. and this one is alcohol free as well. I think this one is also paraben free, which is always great. But these two are pretty similar. I don't think there is any huge difference. I mean, I use one of the other in the morning when I do my makeup, so I don't have a preference. Both of these are amazing and I love them. So yeah, I couldn't really choose, and also they're around the same price. I think this one is 25, this one is 22, so depending on where you live. Okay, now moving on to eyes. So I'm not a huge eyes type of person, but I definitely did discover some amazing products this year. So first is from my MAC palette. I got my first MAC eyeshadows this year, but there's two that I've been loving, and one in particular, which is Handwritten. Handwritten is the most beautiful shade in the world, I think. It's amazing. It's a matte, but it's the creamiest, softest, most blendable matte ever. This is what I have on my eyes right now. I did something really quickly. I have it in my crease and then in my inner corner, kind of blended it out. And I also have it on my lower lashes. But it's the most, it's just perfect. It's a chocolate brown. I think it goes well with my hair as well. I just love it. It's definitely a must-have, and I just love this shade so much. And then Shroom as well, I've been really liking it. It's not super pigmented like compared to Handwritten, but it's great to underneath my brow, or sometimes I wear these two together, like this one on my lid and then this one I kind of smoke it out everywhere. So I've been loving these two in particular. But Handwritten, honestly, you have to go swatch it. It's so soft and amazing. So yeah, love these two. Next, mascara. I have one. I really love this year the Miss Mega mascara by L'Oreal. I don't have it with me at the moment because I ran out of it and never repurchased it, just because I have so many mascaras at the moment in my stash that I don't want to buy any. I also just discovered the Lash Sensational by Maybelline, which is really great as well, but I just started using it, so I didn't want to include it in this video. But something that I feel like I haven't shown in videos, but I used throughout the whole, pretty much all fall. This is the mascara that I've been using. So it's by Watier. It's the mascara Wow. It's the mascara Wow. It's unlimited volume, perfect definition. So it looks like this. I actually have 2 tubes of that because my mom also had it, but she gave it to me because she thought it was a little hard to remove at night, which I don't really mind personally, because I don't know, I guess my mom doesn't like when her mascara is a little harder to take off, but I'm used to waterproof mascara, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, the wand looks like this. It's a plastic wand. It's curved a little bit, and usually I'm not a fan of plastic wands, and usually I like a very watery mascara. This one isn't, but for some reason I've been loving this mascara. As I said, I've used 2 tubes already. Well, this one and the other one that I had. It's great. I have it on today with, it's a combination with the Big Eyes by Maybelline. I have a combination of both of these, and this one is super volumizing, like it's crazy, because I don't have the best lashes, but sometimes when I do a smoky eye, I don't always wear false lashes just because they're so hard to put on. But when I wanted drama, I would wear this because it would give me a lot of intensity in my like my lashes would look intense and they would look dramatic, which is what I was looking for. It doesn't give a lot of length, but I don't have super long lashes to start with. But yeah, it was a great mascara for volume. I really liked it. And then if you mix it in with a lengthening mascara, it makes a really great lashes, basically. So been loving this one. And now let's move on to eyebrows. So before this year, well, before this summer, I never did anything to my brows. I have pretty thick brows to start with. Actually, it was one of my biggest complex growing up because I had really I don't have any lashes, but I have a lot of brows. Yeah, I had super big brows, and I would get kind of teased about. People would tell me I really needed to pluck my eyebrows. I would look so much better. And then today, big brows are super in, so these people are probably regretting what they said to me. But anyways, I like my brows now, I guess. I'm not like in love with them. I really don't like this one. I do like this one, but I feel like when I start touching them, I hate them. So most of the time I would just let them do their thing and I would enjoy them like that, basically. But then this summer I bought the Gimme Brow by Benefit, which was great. It's great for people, I think, that don't have a lot of brows, but want something really quick to do. Super quick to kind of add fullness to your brows, but I didn't really like the color. It made my brows look a little gray, kind of. I don't know. I still use it once in a while, but I don't love it. It's not like my holy grail. And then I tried a few things. I tried some liner and some pencils, which I don't really like that for me. And then I came across the eyeko brow gel, Shape and Define. This is really great for me because I don't need a lot of filling in. I did get the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade recently, which I did use today, but this I get carried away with it, and I sometimes apply way too much and I look like I have those Instagram brows, which I don't really like. So I have to be really careful when I use the Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate. I really like it, but for every day, like when I want something really quick to do, I mainly use the Dip Brow Pomade just to kind of add a little bit of chocolate brown to my brows to match my hair, because my hair usually is more cool tone and now I feel like I have got more chocolate brown in my hair, so I kind of use it to kind of mix in my brows and my hair, kind of. But yeah, it's a great product, but the one that, you know, it's just great, quick and easy, I'm always happy with it, is the eyeko brow gel, Shape and Define. So this is kind of hard to find. I did receive this product, but I know Sephora sells it online. You can only buy it online if you live in Canada, I guess. But yeah, anyways, so the applicator looks like this. So it's a cone applicator. It's quite small. I mean, it's great for my brows, but the product is very liquidy. I did use it today, and yeah, it has a tint to it, which I love, because when, like, the thing that I like about this is it doesn't add any fullness really to my brows, but it sets them in place and it's tinted, so it adds a nice tint to my brows, which kind of just finishes off my brows nicely. When I'm done with my makeup, it looks like I did something to them. They look more put together, I think, and I don't know, it's a great thing. I use this pretty much every single day. But something that I've discovered recently is pretty similar, I would say. It's the Maybelline Brow Drama in deep brown. So it looks like this. This is a kind of a new release from Maybelline. The one is very different. This one has a ball on the top, and so yeah, the applicator is very different. And it's not as liquidy as the eyeko brow gel, but it's a tinted brow gel. So it fixes your brows in place really well and it adds a tint. So it's basically the same thing, but the formula is not the same. But I do love both of them. I've been using this one since September, and this one I only tried it this month. But both of these are really great, and they're just super easy and kind of low maintenance type of brow product, because I don't like to spend a lot of time on my brows, because as I said, when I start spending too much time on them, they look awful. So these are really easy for me. Next, I have lip products. So lip products, if you know me, is definitely my favorite thing. I love bright lips. I love nude lips as well. I just love intense lips, basically. So yeah, I have a few, because obviously I can't show you every single one that I've been loving, but kind of a few that I had some phases with. I go through phases where I'm obsessed with one lipstick. The one that I have on my lips actually is Lust for Blush for Maybelline. It's part of the Creamy Mattes, which I have a few, and I did film a lip swatches video. I deleted all the footage because I didn't like it. So, but yeah, we'll film it again. So Lust for Blush is what I have on my lips right now, which I could probably zoom you in. So it looks like that. I really hope I was focused throughout the video, but it's an awesome lip color. It's super pigmented, which I love, because I love pigmented lipsticks. I love when I get a color payoff on my lips. And I also love matte lip products, just because I feel like they last a lot longer on my lips. They don't bleed as well. I hate having lipstick kind of bleeding out of my lips. And I'm a big fan of matte lipsticks. Lust for Blush, definitely my favorite from the line. I think it's that perfect kind of purpley mauve color. It looks great. It's kind of a muted color, so it's not too intense and flashy, but it adds a nice pop of color to your look, and it just looks nice. I haven't shown any of these on my YouTube channel. I wanted to wait until I do my lip swatches video, but that will go like later on this month. It's by Lise Watier. It's the Gourmand Velours. So this one is in the shade Casis. They have a lot of different shades, and I'm so excited to film my lip swatches video. These are a different type of matte as these. These are a lot more matte. These are definitely matte, but they're more, I don't know, they're not as matte these. And I mean, I love matte, and I love different type of matte because sometimes I'm feeling for something else. These will definitely last an extremely long time. I can eat with those. They're not gonna budge. They're amazing. So yeah, and they have gorgeous colors. So this one is Casis. I really love it. It's definitely my type of color. It's kind of a magenta, reddish, raspberry color, kind of. Yeah, raspberry color. So I love this one. So definitely the line from Lise the Gourmand Velours, definitely something that I've discovered this year, and I love them. And then a few lipsticks by MAC that I've been loving. The first one is, I'm gonna go with Brave. Brave is the one that I've been wearing pretty much all fall. It's Brave by MAC. It's a satin. Satin finishes and matte finishes and amplified actually are my favorite from MAC. Definitely great lipsticks. So this one is kind of that pinky brownish color. I've been loving the darker nudes this fall, so it's definitely flattering, especially I don't know, since I'm fair, like a super light nude is not going to do any good for me, so this was definitely a good one. And then another one that I've been loving is Strip Poker, which this one is a super light nude, but I didn't wear this on its own. I would wear it with Whirl by MAC, which I'm about to show you. So this one, and then one that I've used pretty much all summer. I was obsessed with this color. I have to try it again when I'm my natural color, but this looks a lot better on me when I'm tan, I think. But Kind of Sexy is a really great color. As you can tell, it's very similar to Brave, but this is a lot warmer in tone, which when I'm tan, I feel like I'm a lot warmer in tone. When I'm just my natural color, I'm super fair. Even though the lighting makes me look kind of yellow, but I'm pink as Piglet in Winnie the Pooh. So anyways, yeah, these three lipsticks from MAC have been definitely my favorites. Obviously, Strip Poker was a limited edition from the Kelly Osbourne from, yeah, Kylie Osbourne collection. But I think Myth, which I don't personally own, I think it would be pretty much the same thing, just a super nude color. And then last lipstick that I have to share with you, I actually bought this I think it was January of last year, well, 2014. It's Swan by Dior. It's my first and only Dior lipstick, and I really like it. It's a very wearable pink, and I really liked it. It's not like a luster from MAC. It has more pigment than that, but it feels like a luster, so it's a perfect everyday color when you're not wearing much makeup. These are the colors. So this is Swan by Dior, this is Kind of Sexy, Strip Poker, this is Brave, and then this is just lip eyeliner swatches, sorry. And then I'm gonna share with you some, I'm gonna say up close, but sorry my nails, I didn't have the courage to do my nails. I'm gonna share with you some lip liners. I definitely discovered lip liners this year, and it's definitely something that I've been loving. The first one that I discovered is this one by Annabelle. It's Buff. Annabelle makes really great lip liners, and they're very affordable. Annabelle is a Canadian drugstore brand, so it looks like this. So this is definitely like the perfect kind of nude lip liner. It would go with a lot of different nudes. And then obviously Whirl by MAC, I have to mention it. It's an amazing lip liner. I love it a lot. So as you can tell, it's pretty different. This one is a lot cooler in tone, I would say. And well, this is pretty neutral, but I feel like this one is, I mean, people say it's a mauve-y, but I don't really see a lot of mauve in it. But yeah, I guess you could say it's a little mauve. Anyways, this I've been loving. This is definitely my favorite one. It's just an amazing color. It looks great with Brave. It looks great with Raquel from NARS. It looks great with Strip Poker. Like, I fill in my lips with this. And then I add Strip Poker in the center, and it looks really great. So yeah, these have been my lip products of this year. Obviously there's a lot more. I mean, Rebel by MAC will always be my favorite, and then just so many other. Oh, I didn't show you a swatch for these. Okay, so this is Casis by Watier, and then this is Lust for Blush by Maybelline. Both are matte lipsticks, but I mean, you can tell that this one is a lot more matte, but if you're not a fan of super matte lipsticks, then you could go with this, but both of these are absolutely amazing, and I love them both. Finally, my last product for this favorites video, which I know this video is pretty long, It's a lip balm. This is actually my second one, and I don't think I've ever showed it in a video yet. This is by Smith. It's the Rosewood Salve. I get this at Sephora. It's $7.50, I believe, but it's so worth it. It's not the a lip balm that I would wear before lipstick, because this is too lip balmy. Like, I wouldn't put on a lipstick after this because it wouldn't work really, but I wear this in the morning, I wear this at night, throughout the day when my lips feel dry. It's just a really great lip balm. Really like it. Definitely recommend it. It's my second one this year, well, in the past few months, so definitely love it. Definitely let me know what were your favorites this year, if you have anything to recommend to me. I'm not going to buy anything this month of January because I have way too much stuff already. I don't need anything more, so definitely not going to be buying, but I have a few hauls that I have a few hauls coming up because I got a few things after Christmas. But anyways, really hope that you enjoyed this. Definitely thumbs up the video if you did. You can subscribe to my channel. It always makes me happy. You can also follow me on my social media platforms, so Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I will link them down below. Also, my shirt is from Windsor store if you wanted to know. I will link the haul that I showed this in the video. So I will link the haul. Anyways, if you have any requests for videos, definitely leave them down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!